In Matthew 4:24, you might think this is a weird one to talk about trauma, but I'll explain it. It says, "Then his fame went through all Syria, and they brought to him all sick people who were afflicted with various diseases and torments, and those who were demon-possessed, epileptics, and paralytics, and he healed them." The words there for demon-possessed is, well, the Greek word is actually, it sounds like demonized. It's like demonized. It's demonized. Those with demons. Basically what that is if there was something wrong with your spirit, what would be the worst thing that could possibly be wrong with your spirit? Demon possession. We'll go with that. That's a pretty strong one. So he picked that and said Jesus could heal the demon possessed. So Jesus can heal the spirit, no matter what the condition of the spirit is, all the way up through demon possession. The next one is epileptics. The word for epileptic that's used there, I can't say it, but it's the word that when you say it sounds very much like schizophrenic. And that is what the word actually gets translated into English with. And what it really means in the original Aramaic is a complete split of the mind, which is where we get schizophrenia, because it's a schism of the mind, split of the mind. And so if you were to say, what's the worst thing that could happen to you mentally? It might be that your mind completely splits in half and that you have no control over your mind. That's what that word is. And so if you were to say, what's the worst thing? Well, Jesus can heal your mind all the way up to the worst thing, even all the way up to a full splitting of the mind. And paralytics. Can you guess that word means? Paralyzed. What's the worst thing that could happen to you physically? Besides death? Paralysis is horrible. I mean, like, first of all, you could just be like a quadriplegic where you can't move any of your appendages. But paralysis can get into where you can't breathe. You can get paralyzed in your lungs. You can get paralyzed in your heart. You die. Like, paralysis is complete loss of anything physical on you. So what's the worst thing that could happen to you physically? You lose the control of it. And so they said, he can heal you physically. Basically, what this verse says is Jesus is able to heal a spirit, soul, and body. Up to the worst possible thing that you could imagine in your spirit, to the worst possible thing you could imagine in your soul, to the worst possible thing you could imagine for your body. Jesus can heal it. And that's why we know Jesus can heal trauma.